The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut it. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. And that's how it went, and no scarring or blood either. And I never had the chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded, nobody could have stolen that body. But there's one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that? He got up, opened the door and walked out on his own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on the stove. Clue left behind. The cross left behind some data from testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming out of that body. Radiation? I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Oh, wait a minute, could it be? That's right, it was coming from that meteorite fragment. I went to the park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Well, stop now, Professor. Do you want me to blush? It was about a year ago, I say. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. I hear there was an oddball here who researched Temsec. Is that you, baby? Were you to be calling anybody an oddball? I was investigating the manipulator case then. And then I heard there was a man who quit the police force to study a meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time we were just starting to get leads on the manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet. But we know he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not of this world." And that's when I put two and two together, baby. The manipulator case and Temsec were somehow connected. Which also explains how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camila. And that's it. So that contraption in the basement here, you built that to try and help detect the Yod? That's right. Yod and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the report of his case to try and recreate the device. But there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce, no matter how hard I tried. Camille told Yod it did something it shouldn't have made. An impossible move. I added that part to the device I recreated, but in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually exists. Inspector Camilla. Hey baby. Sorry about the phone call, I must sound like a real villain. I hate to spoil your image of me. Of the cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him? Inspector Canela, I'm sorry, I just heard. You were chasing after that man all the time to try and help detect the Yod. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, just throw him in the slammer. Yikes. Tonight. I really thought we finally had him. But my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. But a joke is a joke, you might as well laugh. Yod. The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Yod go free until tomorrow morning too. That's a pretty extreme while he was at it. Sorry I took so long to get here. You can lead the rest of me. There you go again, you always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second. Yod. 5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promise to give it back to you one day. I've been waiting so long, Detective Yod. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me, Lion. Actually, that's a slightly bit of a mistake here. If you look at the sprite, you have white on top before his neck, but on the close-up it's blue. But there's no biggie. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. This present you gave me, it's just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it. Cecil, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? You don't know where the submarine is and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. Well, I get you hooked up somehow, you see. Will you wait here until we do, please? Okay, fine, I'm contacting you. This true self you're looking for. I bet you find it soon. like I'm leaving Inspector Canada. It's almost done. I'm not what I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now I don't feel so alone. Each one of us for his or her own reasons is looking for the truth. Together I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost done. Save. Thank you. And I continue playing later. So yeah, guys, see you next time. Bye bye.